Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. Find your way into a tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide, stack your shoulders over your wrists, and feel the ground beneath you. Let's arrive on the mat. Inhale and drop your belly. And then lift your heart to your cow pose. When you exhale, round your spine and tuck your chin back into cat. Move with your own breath here, letting the movement start at the tailbone and ripple up into the crown of your head. Tuck your toes and lift your hips and find your first downward facing dog. Pedal your feet and wake up your back legs. Find stillness, then reach one leg high to the sky, opening the hip for a gentle side stretch. Begin to walk your hands back towards your feet. Let your head hang heavy. On an inhale, slowly roll up to standing, reaching your arms high for a gentle back bend to greet the day. Shift your weight into your left foot. Cross your right ankle over your left knee and sit back into a figure 4 chair. Keep your chest lifted and your breath steady. This is where we build focus and open the hips. We transition to the other side. And like everything, it takes balance. Release and flow through your Vanessa. Lower down with control. Inhale into a bright upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale back to the earth. Lower your hips to the mat for Sphinx pose. Feel the length in your lower back. Give yourself a little shake to release your hips. Now reach your arm out and just get a nice shoulder twist here. When you're ready, alternate sides. Again, lower your hips to the mat for Sphinx pose again, and really feel that length in your lower back. Lift a little more just to get more into the upper back and your shoulder blades. Keep your chest open and your gaze up. From here, sink back into child's pose. Really enjoy this. Take some breaths. Thread your right arm under your left. Breathe into the space between your shoulder blades Really get a twist here. Bring your left arm behind you just to get an even deeper spinal twist. When you're ready, transition back to child's pose and then to the other side. From child's pose, we're going to transition into puppy pose, just to get more of the shoulder blade and hip openers. Really feel this stretch. We're going to just move into a moment of frog pose and then back down into Sphinx. From Sphinx, push your hips up, back into downward facing dog. And we're going to transition into pigeon pose. Bring your right knee forward, behind your right wrist. If it feels good today, reach back for your left foot and add a quad stretch. Stay here for a few extra breaths. Let gravity do the work. From here, we're going to push back up into a three-legged dog. Make sure to keep your breath, and if you want, you can turn to the side to get a hip opener. You can lift and drop your foot for an extra stretch in your quad and your feet. Transition to the other side for pigeon pose. Again, let gravity do the work. And if you're feeling up for it, reach back for your right foot to add a nice quad stretch. I apparently forgot the quad stretch on this leg, and just reach right up into downward or three-legged dog. Do whatever is best for your body. Remember that you should never feel any pain, just a little discomfort, especially if you don't do the moves very often. We're going to move into a yoga squat and a nice chest opener, reaching for the ceiling, taking deep breaths, palm to heart, and back into the other direction. We're going to move into crow pose here. Bring your hands to your mat and find your squat. Lean forward, tuck your knees into your triceps, and play with your balance in crow pose. Even if you just lift one toe, you're building incredible strength. It's better than nothing. Great job. You can keep trying, or you can just stay in a yoga squat. Fantastic. I'm going to have a seat and just reach for your toes have a forward fold. Just breathe and enjoy this stretch. You can point your toes or pull them in while they reach for the ceiling to get an even nicer stretch. You can kind of do a twist here by grabbing your opposite foot and reaching your other arm out. Point your toes up to the ceiling and really get that feet stretch and quad stretch. Trying to get a deep fold here for your lower back stretch. Now, we're just going to grab your block. Use your lower abs to lift your legs over the block. It's a small movement, but it's powerful. Keep your spine long and your heart open. If you need to, you can keep your arms behind you for balance, or just to keep you up if you have not done this move much for your abs. This is fantastic if you have that mom pooch. It's just fantastic all around for the lower belly and abdomen. From here, we're just going to sit cross-legged and do another forward fold, but cross-legged to get a bit more of a hip opener and a lower back stretch. You do not need to touch the floor. Just get a forward fold as much as you can. Twist for your shoulders and your shoulder blades. Work your neck slowly back and forth. And then come back on to your hands and knees. We're going to move into a bird dog. We're going to hold this bird dog just to get a nice ab workout. And then we're going to transition sides. If it's in your practice, find a gentle tripod handstand. Or simply stay in a wide-legged forward fold to get blood flowing to your brain. Fantastic job. Now, sit tall on your heels. Reach one arm up and one arm back for cow face arms. This is a great counter pose for our daily posture. Roll your neck out, releasing any remaining tension. Alternate back and forth with your arms to get a nice arm opener and shoulder opener. As you can see, I can hardly touch, but we slowly try to get closer and closer, repositioning the arm into a way that we can get to the other hand. This ensures that we are correcting our posture that we so do all the time. Sitting on our phones can really cause some damage. Just do little arm circles here. Get your shoulders moving, your shoulder blades opening and closing. Switch sides. Just really enjoy this in your chest, in your arms, and your shoulders, even your upper back. If you cannot sit on your heels like this for a long period of time, please go cross-legged or even just sit with your legs out. Whatever works best for you. Reach yourself back for a very deep chest opener. Make sure you breathe heavily here and you keep your mouth shut. If you need to open your mouth, please reach your tongue out to try to touch your chin for a nice face stretch. We're going to transition ourselves into meditation. Please grab a pillow or a blanket or just get yourself comfortable. Lay down, stand up, sit down, whatever's best for you. Finally, rest your hands on your knees. Close your eyes and take a deep inhale through your mouth. And a long sigh exhale through your mouth. Thank yourself for showing up today. I hope you very much enjoyed this flow. This is where I will leave you. Namaste.